If you're looking for a high-paying remote job, then you're in the right place. I'm Kristen, the author of Digital Nomads for Dummies, and in this video, I'm going to be breaking down for you 15 high-paying remote jobs, plus the skills and qualifications that you need to land one. And we're going to start with jobs that pay around $100K per year and go up from there, with the highest paying job at the end. The good news is that you don't have to work in tech to get a high-paying remote job, because only 2 of the jobs on this list are tech jobs. Number 15 on our list is a customer service or customer success manager. And I love this one because for $100K per year, you don't need any special qualifications. You just need some experience and good people skills. A customer service manager is the person who's managing your customer service team, helping customers solve problems, answer questions, and working on minimizing any returns or customer service issues. If you consider yourself an empathetic person, someone with good communication and leadership skills, this could be the job for you. Customer service managers can make up to $135,000 a year, although I know even just a customer service rep who was working remotely for a company in Europe, and she was making $85K per year just on the customer service team, so don't overlook this one. You could even specialize in something like being a technical support manager and make around $119,000 per year. You can find these types of jobs on any remote jobs board like FlexJobs, and I'll leave a link to that in the description below, or on sites like ZipRecruiter that have both full-time and contract employment. PathRise is another website that can help you find high-paying customer success jobs with tech or consulting companies. Number 14 is a finance associate or director. In the associate roles, you can make around $115K per year, while a director of finance can earn you upwards of $150,000 or $160,000 per year. This is a role where you can assist with different functions within the finance department, whether that's managing accounts payable or receivable, working with budgets, planning, auditing, and some managerial work. If you're good with math, problem solving, organization, and software like Excel or other budgeting or QuickBooks software, this could be the job for you. In most cases, this job is going to require an accounting or business degree and a few years of real-world experience. I found that a good place to find these types of jobs is on Indeed or LinkedIn, but you can also find them on sites like We Work Remotely or remote.co. If this type of job appeals to you, then also keep an eye out for payroll specialist or other types of remote tax jobs that you can do from anywhere and that earn around $130,000 per year. Next up is being an art director, which can earn you $100K per year and up. The art director manages the creative team at a company, usually working in some sort of digital art creation and helping develop a creative strategy. Skills that you'll need for this type of job is expertise in graphic design, software like Adobe Illustrator, InDesign, and Photoshop, and also background with HTML and JavaScript. Project management skills are also helpful, as well as being able to manage people. You can find a lot of different creative and design jobs using Google's remote job search feature, or also checking a website that specializes in these types of jobs. One that I really like is called Dribbble.com. 12th is a type of specialized writer, like a medical writer or a technical writer. With this type of job, you can earn $100K and up. I found some jobs which are for lead writers at tech companies that earn up to $225,000 per year and everything in between. So if you have a specific type of expertise and you want to write about that topic, looking for a specialized or technical writing job can earn you a lot of money without ever having to leave your home office. In this type of role, you'll be writing a lot of reports and also educational or instructional materials, but it's also a creative job because you need to come up with ideas about what to write about and then make sure that you edit and proofread your work. In other words, you could be writing for technical or medical journals. So this means being able to talk about technical topics, but putting it in layman's terms. Good skills to have for this job is writing, of course, but also different software like Microsoft Office and research skills, editing, communication, marketing, and SEO. It also helps to have a background in the field that you're writing about, potentially 5 or 6 years of experience, and some companies may also require a bachelor's degree in a related field like science or English. 11th on our list is developer, and this is one of the tech jobs on our list. But fortunately, there's a lot of different types of developer jobs out there, and all of them pay really well. You can be a front or back end developer, you can be a mobile app developer, or you can be a full stack developer, tons of options. Developers will write code, build websites, and maintain software systems. The skills that you need are some sort of programming language, and then lots of problem solving, patience, time management, and attention to detail. There are a lot of entry-level jobs out there for developers, but if you want to get into that 100 to 150K a year range, you will need about 5 years of experience. But fortunately, many companies these days don't require a degree. There's lots of free and paid courses to help you learn these skills online, and before you know it, you could be making 120K and up as a developer. There's a lot of really cool sites that are dedicated to helping you find tech and developer jobs. Some of the ones I recommend are gun.io and arc.dev. In 10th place are remote telehealth jobs where you can make between 110 to 140,000 per year on average. Now, many of these jobs will require some sort of a science degree or even a registered nurse degree, especially if it's for a remote nursing job. But there's also adjacent roles in this field. So you can make 110K per year as a telenurse or 125K a year as a case manager for CVS, for example. Working in this sort of job, you'll be responsible for helping to assess medical conditions and provide care, communicating with patients and other medical providers, and lots of paperwork. You can find remote telehealth jobs on a lot of different types of remote job boards and also on remotemedicaljobs.com. But remember, depending on the job, you may need a registered nurse license or a BSN. Next, we have a senior content marketing manager, which can make from 115 to 150K per year. This is a great opportunity where you can start out learning the ropes with real-world experience and then work your way up to a high-paying corporate job. So you don't necessarily need a degree, but you do need skills and you do need some case studies of previous results that you've been able to get for clients. A content marketing manager creates digital marketing strategies and collaborates with a team to make high-quality content that can achieve the goals of your clients, whether they're individuals or companies. Usually, your job as the content marketing manager is related to attracting customers. You might work with different departments in the business, from marketing and sales, to be able to achieve these goals. Marketing managers need a lot of different skills, from writing to creative design, and also project management and leadership skills. A background in SEO and social media would also be helpful here, and of course, technical skills to be able to use design software like Photoshop. Experience and results can be a lot more important than having a degree here, and some good places to find content marketing jobs are on LinkedIn, Indeed, and also sites like Dice.com. If you're a people person, another high-paying remote job is as an HR compensation manager, where you can make between $120 to $155K per year. Other names for this role could be people business partner or even talent acquisition specialist. In this role, you are the point person for administering compensation in an organization. Basically, you pay people and you work with a lot of different departments, HR, finance, and operations, to make sure that things are staying on track and within budget. This is another one of those jobs where you want a balance between quantitative skills and also people skills and communication. And typically you are going to need a 4-year degree for this type of role. If you're looking for a remote HR job, check sites like LinkedIn, Glassdoor, and Indeed. If you can work from anywhere but you're looking for more flexibility and a change of scenery, try Landing, a new way to rent fully furnished apartments throughout the United States, with no leases, no security deposits, and no application fees. With Landing, you can reserve a property in more than 375 cities across the country. Maybe you want to hang out for a month in Austin, Texas, spend the winter in Salt Lake City, or escape the cold from a beach in Florida. Whether you want to experience life in Nashville or New York, Landing makes it possible. All properties are fully equipped with premium furnishings, high-speed internet, and curated amenities, plus 24/7 customer support and a local rep to welcome you to the neighborhood. You can also try their Landing Standby membership, where you can move between available homes within the network for only $12.95 per month. Try Landing today using the link below this video and get $200 off your first reservation using the code TRAVELINGWITHKRISTEN. In 7th place, we have Business Development Manager, where you can earn around $122,000 per year. And this is one that can work for a lot of people because every company needs business development, which is basically expansion and growing your business. So in this role, you would be responsible for building revenue streams and also finding new ones, finding other partners and people to collaborate with. When I was in business school, I had a business development internship at a renewable energy company, but you can find business development in any corner of any industry out there. So whatever you're interested in, you can approach companies and see if they have these types of positions available. Business development is a balance of sales and also research and strategy. You're going to spend a lot of time cold calling, cold emailing, and probably a lot of time in meetings, and also a lot of time reporting your findings to executives and helping them make decisions. To be a business development manager, it helps to be proactive, self-motivated, and with good people skills and communication skills. In most cases, you will need some proven track record of previous success in a similar position, and that might be in combination with a bachelor's degree in business or a related field. Websites with lots of remote business development jobs include Simply Hired, FlexJobs, and Nodesk. Bringing in $138K per year, in 6th place we have a privacy officer. So you know all of those privacy policies that you're always reading from front to back? Privacy officers are the people who develop these policies and procedures and also implement them and train people within an organization. You also need to be on top of legal changes and regulatory changes and make sure that the company is keeping in compliance with privacy requirements. In this role, you'll need strong analytical and problem-solving skills, as well as excellent written and verbal communication skills. Candidates should be able to work both independently and as part of a team, and you should be comfortable with technology and data analysis tools. A bachelor's or master's degree in law, information technology, or a related field is often required. Some sort of certification in privacy management is also preferred, and of course, a deep understanding of data privacy laws and regulations. Getting up to around $140K average salary per year is a remote PR or public relations director. A remote PR director develops public relations plans for people or companies and also manages relationships with key contacts in the media or in your industry. You'll also be writing a lot of press releases and staying on top of trending news in your field. To be a PR director, you'll need strong writing and communication skills, a strategic mind, and also experience with social media management and email marketing tools. A bachelor's degree may be required, but this is one of those jobs where experience talks louder than words. You can find remote PR jobs on the biggest job boards like remote.co and We Work Remotely, but working your professional Rolodex is probably a better strategy since that is part of the job. Really lean into your personal and professional network to look for these sorts of opportunities or reach out proactively to HR departments on company careers pages. You can also make a lot of money working for yourself and building up a client base. One of the guests on my podcast, Badass Digital Nomads, did just that. She quit her job working at a government job in Australia and created a specialized public relations company for sailing families, adventure travelers, and influencers. So really with PR, the sky's the limit. Be creative and see what you can come up with. In fourth place, we have another type of marketing manager, but not a content manager, more of a general marketing manager or director. And you can get started in this field with earning around $100K per year in digital marketing and work your way up to a director who can earn upwards of $200,000 per year. Marketing managers are in charge of developing and implementing marketing strategies on different mediums, digital and print. You'll also likely be attending a lot of conferences and events and networking. Your job requirements will vary depending on if you're working for a small business like a dentist's office or a law firm or a multinational corporation. But regardless of where you work, you'll need strong communication skills, good interpersonal skills, and also experience with lead generation, SEO, and possibly design and financial software, as you're gonna do a lot of budgeting and number crunching. This job requires experience and or a college degree. It really depends on the industry and the company that you're working for. The website Pathrise is a good place to find high-level marketing jobs, also LinkedIn, or even reaching out to a headhunter. In third place is another tech job, which is a data engineer, making upwards of $170,000 per year. Data engineers collect raw data for analysts and executives to interpret. You're basically helping organizations perform better. There are a lot of technical skills required for this job, like coding, programming languages, SQL and Python, but also communication skills. A bachelor's degree in computer science or a related field is often required, and there are plenty of places to find these types of jobs. A good place to look is on tech jobs websites like Dice or on company career pages where you want to work. Maybe there's a company like Facebook, Accenture, IBM, or KPMG that you're really interested in working for. In second place, we have a remote project manager, which can make up to $175,000 per year. Like business development, remote project management is something that you can find in any industry you're interested in. So whether it's medical, tech, legal, or beyond, everyone needs project managers. The job of a project manager is to oversee projects from start to finish. You need to keep things on track and on budget, and also delegate a lot and manage teams. I'm basically a project manager myself because I manage international relocations, helping people move from one country to another. So if you're good with an attention to detail, being able to stay on track and on time, and manage projects that can take weeks, months, or even years to complete, this could be the job for you. You'll also want to be familiar with project management software or techniques like Gantt, Kanban, Asana, Trello, or Monday.com. A bachelor's or master's degree may be necessary, but experience is really valuable in this field rather than a piece of paper. You can find lots of remote project management jobs on remote jobs boards like FlexJobs or We Work Remotely, and also on projectmanager.com. And in first place, we have a mental health services senior director earning $185,000 per year. And this is actually a position that I didn't know much about, but with mental health being such an important topic and being so often in the news these days, I think it's a really interesting job that can also be really fulfilling. All types of companies need a mental health services director, and you can come at it from a scientific background or also from a business and managerial background. This is a high-level executive position where you would oversee the development, training, and delivery of mental health services within an organization. You'll need project management skills, leadership skills, and a technical knowledge of your field. Depending on the role that you get, you may need a master's or doctoral degree in health, psychology, or social work, plus 5 to 10 years of experience. So this is one that requires quite a bit of qualifications, but pays really well. Healthcareresource.com is a good website to find a role as a mental health services director and other remote healthcare jobs. If you have any questions about where to find remote jobs, let me know in the comments below, and remember to subscribe and click that notifications bell so you don't miss my next video about remote jobs that pay more than $200,000 per year. Stay tuned for that one and see you in the next video.